Hey everyone, welcome to I Totally Love It. My name is Susan, and today I'm working on part 3 of my April Junk Journal Madness Journal. My guest collaborator this month is Jen from Scrapbooks and Memories, and our theme is roses and neutrals, and we are going to make 9 items and use 8 different materials. That is not hard to do whatsoever if you've ever made a journal. All right, so if you're just joining here mid-April and you feel like you don't have time, you can make a really small journal. It doesn't need to be what I would say a regular size, 9 by 6 journal. So this document, linked below in my description, it's a Google Doc. Just click the link and make a copy. It does update every month, so make sure you check for the date that it's been updated. And I do upload it to my coffee shop for free. It's a freebie. I have, in fact, all my digitals are freebies up there. But that is a PDF, so make sure you note that. Okay, and then there's what's called page 1. This is just a brain dump of journal theme ideas and colors, so you don't even have to print this one out, but it's good to have if you're ever looking for some ideas on something to do. You can mix and match, do 1950s fashion, or you can even throw a color in there, pink 1950s fashion. So that's all that is. Okay, so page 2, these are items to include. These are your materials. Um, so the things you use to make your journal, cover, your signatures, and you need to use at least 8. And so far I've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So at this point I'm not concerned about using, marking them. I will mark them though, because I like to know how many I actually use. But this is a great list, and the point of it is that we use different materials because a lot of us have a lot of these things in our stash, and it forces us to look at this and go, I have that and that would look good in my journal, so let me go grab one. Or, oh, I never thought about that, maybe I can find some of those at a thrift shop or something. So page 2, items to include. And then the last page is items to make. So these are your actual pockets and tags and journal cards and flip outs and hidden paper clips. And we need to make 9. And so far I've made 5 things. I made a master board, which I was able to turn into regular tags and regular pockets. And I have a piece for a belly band, but where are my belly bands at? Vertical or horizontal. I haven't decided which way it's going to go, so I'll wait to highlight that. So that'll make 6. I've made a journal card with a belly band, and I've made a hidden paper clip. I made those in junk journal sketches, and I also made another item, and I'm not sure if it's going to just be a journal card or if I'm going to turn it into a pocket. It's probably going to be a journal card, but yeah. So, and I need to check those because when you make those items, like my hidden paper clip, that included a paper clip, that included a piece of little sheet music on there. It had a chipboard piece on it. And actually I could check off index card because that's my inside to my paper clip. So anytime you use anything, you just check it off. But here we go. So I'm going to start with, I think, the things that I've made and try putting those in, maybe having to create some pockets, obviously, for some tags, and go from there. All right, so let's get to making. All right, let's glue some of these pockets. I want that one there. I think I might glue a little towards the center so I could put an edge on that, maybe. Pencil. Oh, that's where I was drawing on the back my plan to cut. let's put this. No, let's put this one. I'm gonna call this a journal card. I will put it in this pocket here. So for now, we may change our mind. Not sure what to do with that. It looks great on that paper. Let's put a pocket like this in the back. So. Okay, now what's next? All right, how about we make this a vertical belly band and put it in front of this here. Is that too busy? I feel like that's too busy. Put that there, and then you can put some paper behind it. It's going to have a vertical belly band. Okay, I need to put some toppers on these, so let me go grab some materials for that. All right, hang on a sec. All right, let's punch some holes. Put in some violets. So, there. This one further down. And, you know, if you don't have violets, you could always put brads in there, or you could just put a tab or a folded over ticket. Okay. Let's see here. I want to use these, but these are wrong. I bought these like 100 of them, but they are not. I don't know how to put them on because they will not go on with crocodile. They're longer. They don't have the little. I call these the ends have like little teeth, and so I guess they split easier on the back. So I don't know what it was I bought. All right, it's been a while since I've done one. Put it in. The setting is always the same, so with the post part there, you squeeze. There you go. You can also put buttons up there. If you had little, oops, what are you trying to do now? I don't know if you had little like chipboard pieces. Okay, done with the crocodile. So now I can add eyelet to my checklist of items. All right, so I have some jute or twine I have from my scrap cabin shop on Etsy. These are dyed seam binding. This is nude color, and this is natural, and natural's a little yellower. This one's a little redder, I guess. End up going with the nude. Just kind of eyeball it. Throw the scissors down first. Just make a little loop through there. Pull that through. Right. That one. Guess if I was smart, I would have cut all three at the same time. That one, that color. Or actually, let's do 3 different things. Okay, not those scissors for that. Okay. This is probably too long. Kind of wanted to do something different, but it didn't do it, did I? Let's trim the hair here. Okay. I have some twine. And let's do this one in natural. This is like embroidery floss and yarn, trying to find the end piece. That's it. Make those as long as you want. Oops. Yeah. All right, so those out of the way. Let's see. Do I want to put one in here? I don't know if I want the master board with the master board, so we're going to need to make some more pockets, clearly. Not even sure I want that in there. Probably too big for it. I don't know, maybe it'll fit. Okay, let's do that. Oh, yeah. All right, so journal card. And then at the very end, I'll put like papers and stuff, journaling, for journaling purposes. All right, so I'm gonna put it on a little fast forward, and I'm gonna make a few things, and we'll talk about it at the end. All right, so sit back, relax, enjoy some tunes, and let's get cracking. Okay, and in the middle of making all the things I'm making, I'm watching YouTube, a bunch of lives this morning. This is Saturday morning. And I thought, well, I'll make some freebies. So these are in my coffee shop. There's two pages. One I previously shared on my Facebook group, Journal Madness. So I included that one. So there's two pages. One's a background page, and then this one is some little pockets and little tags and a little label here with some roses on it. So I'm going to cut these, include these in my journal. I'm going to figure out where to put these two. This is index card. I don't know if you remember those that had the colorful lines. I got these at Walmart. They're just index cards with built-in tabs on them. I'll figure out where to put that. A guest check. I got this from your creative studio. Gosh, it's been a couple years. I do need to make some more pockets. I think I need to find some scrapbook paper to make some side tucks or I don't know, maybe some washi tape side tucks. Um, but I will share with you real quick. So I had this doily, and I talked about that, and it already had like the sticky stuff, from Tape Runner. So I'm just going to finish kind of gluing down the bits, and I'm either going to add like a flower or something to it. Probably not that one. I can't figure out how to make that work on this side or the flip side on the other end. So I'll look through the rest of my little digitals. Um, and then call that decorated, and then put something on that side. And of course, I took that thing out, put it here, since it fit there. But I still have some work to do. There's a pocket that's finally kind of dry now to put something in. It's kind of weird putting a flower with a flower, but maybe that's the whole journal. That's just going to keep it hung up right there. There we go. And some of these, I had made that little tag on my digital, probably will go there. Some of these like smaller papers, you can just get away with putting, like a little digital or a sticker, just to decorate it, because you need some journaling space as well. What to put there? So I've got a yellow flower, so it might just be paper, or maybe I need to make some more tags and whatnot. So could be one of these, but that's all have flowers on them. So I really feel like I need to make some plain things, perhaps. That'd be kind of stiff like that. You have tabs sticking out. Maybe. Stick that there for now. And then I need to add some lacy bits to the side, but I'm so distracted by everything today. That I'm like, I have this was a lot of little segments of video to put together. So go grab the FREEBIE digital, and hopefully those will help you. I didn't put the lines, but you can kind of figure out where to fold there, and there. It's like a little library pocket. And this is, I guess, kind of like a coin envelope. And but if you trim it kind of straight, it could be a kind of a library pocket as well, or you could just cut it there and just use that part, and then cut that off, and then that's kind of a random tag with parts of the flower. But yeah, I'm still working on how to make these and make them better, but not too bad. Depending on how you're doing this one, you might want that to have a backing to it, but you can also just kind of, ink over it with your dauber, distress dauber, or paint, or maybe you have scrap. But yeah, all right, guys. I think this video is long enough. I'm gonna go continue to make some more. There'll probably be a part 2, so this will be like a part 3A, and there'll be a 3B for ephemera. So come back for that. All right, guys, I appreciate you and your time. Thanks to all those who are participating. Get ready to, let's see, next weekend, I'll let the May guest collaborator know what the theme is. And so they can get their things ready to go. I find if I do it too soon for myself, then I lose my ideas for the current journal. So yeah, we'll get that done, but you guys won't know till May 1st anyway. So all right, guys, I appreciate you and your time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.